We have been working with City and Hackney Mental Health Trust for a while now, based around in Homerton. We first started working with them, as far as I'm concerned, when I was working on the FJF project, Future Jobs Fund, and it's really continued from there. Currently we are working with sanctuary housing residents and putting them into voluntary work placements. So it's a placement that is unpaid and is very much taking out time from the client's own time to go into the hospital and work up to 25 hours a week. The hospital really sort of see this as a learning process, and we'll put time and effort into giving that trainee training and putting them through a proper NHS induction process and actually sourcing job vacancies for them while they're in that placement. So it's very much about an opportunity for that trainee rather than just a work placement that isn't going to go anywhere. And it's been massively successful. We're talking like most of the people that have gone in to do placements are now working at the NHS. And from my tracking that I do, where I sort of chase up previous learners, I know for a fact that we've got trainees that have been there now for a couple of years and are still working there and are still going strong. So it's just proved to be massively important and massively useful. The challenges of working with the participants vary massively depending on the particular client, as we call them, that we have in front of us. So we have people that come to see us that have literally just become unemployed, and we have people that come to see us that have got huge gaps between between their employment. So we're talking maybe 10-15 years without having worked, and with that comes a massive range of challenges. We have people that don't really know where to begin at this point because they haven't worked for such a long time. Everything has changed so much in the application process and how you apply for jobs these days. They don't know where to start with that. Along with that comes maybe confidence issues because they don't know what they can do at this point. They don't know what skills they can transfer from what they used to do or what they've done in their own time during that time. We have people that have got that have never used a computer, for example, and the way it is now, even manual jobs and industrial jobs that don't require you to use a computer in the day, you have to know how to use a computer to make the application form. So all kinds of challenges like that, really. We've got people that have never had a CV, and something that sounds quite simple is actually not. They don't know where to begin with making a CV, so we'll help them with that. People that don't know how to behave at an interview, have never had an interview. So there are challenges with every single participant, but they vary massively depending on that person's backstory. We are empowering participants by giving them skills in which to, once they've finished our programme, go on and do those things for themselves. So we always sort of say that we're not there to do things for the participants. We're not there to write application forms for them or to do a CV for them or to get jobs for them. The point being that when they've finished with us, in the future they'll have those skills to then go on and do those things for themselves. We're also empowering them with the confidence, if they go into a work placement, they're able to see what they're able to do. They're able to actually come in and tell us about what they've learnt that day and the skills they've got. And they're able to know that they're contributing to an organisation. With the hospital in particular, it's very much about praising that person and giving them training. We also do a basic skills sort of part of the programme, whereby they're able to get qualifications in literacy and numeracy, which a lot of people, if they left school without any qualifications and they're now at a later age, they don't really know how they're going to go about getting those qualifications at that point in their lives, and it's something that they're able to do through Groundwork. And they are so happy when they get those certificates. They're so happy when they do get a job. They're so happy when they do achieve, no matter how small we might think it is. That you do realise every day that you are making a difference to people, and that this is an important thing. And I think it's why everyone that does this job really does love doing it and find it really rewarding, because the rewards are quite obvious. You can see how you've changed people's lives and how you've helped them to change their own lives.